Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 16. Yeah. Yeah. um, so, by my calculations, this episode is going to be 25 minutes, 20 seconds. So, you are now my captive audience. Congratulations. I'm not sure what to talk about this episode because something I kind of learned about these Let's Play things is that, reacting to the things that are currently happening, kind of helps you, how shall we put it? Fill in the empty space. So I decided to just look up fun conversation topics. Thank you, Google. Now, I feel like this website is familiar, and I know I did some episodes for Pokemon Shield where I did this for like 4 episodes. Where I believe all I was doing was like catching stuff. So yeah, so if any of these sound familiar or I change my answer or anything, sorry about that. So I'm not trying to copy or paste stuff, so I'll try to do stuff that I feel like no I didn't do before. Let's see, if you were in a circus, which character would you be? I like to be a clown, but specifically the clown that like sprays people with his flour. I don't know. I feel like that's the guy you punch first or punch last. It's like I feel like I'm built to bother certain people. Let's see. What's one thing you should never say at a wedding? Oh, on this topic, a whole different story aside. We were on the topic of weddings. A friend with like specifically a friend and me. But another one of our friends walks in, and just like we were just kind of casually talking, and then he's like, "Oh, dude, I would want." He said, "Oh, dude, I really want to be invited to a wedding." I mean, like I would just like walk up to everyone and say like, "Yeah, it's kind of awkward between me and the groom now that we're gonna be tunnel buddies." Just and like it's a wedding where he like basically virtually knows no one. Where like it's like a friend of a friend, but he's like, "Oh no, yeah, we're gonna be tunnel buddies now." And then don't Google tunnel buddies unless you know what it is. Then definitely Google it. Send me pics. Let's see. If you could only store one type of food in your pocket, what would you carry? Ooh, okay. Now this is interesting because okay, I might be putting my own rules here, but it's like okay, how about just to add some spice to this question, to this like bland piece of meat? It's gonna be like limitless. Like you can only pull out one piece at a time. Like a handful at a time. Let's say. So no pulling out like an entire roast turkey. Like you could pull out like a turkey leg, maybe. Like if it's a deep pocket, or like a slice of turkey. It's something you can grab. But like this is the thing. It would be for me. I think turkey would be pretty good, or like bacon. Just the concept of it. But you gotta think further. It's like you can put frozen stuff in there. Can you imagine just like having the capability of like in summer just pulling out a fresh scoop of slushy or some fresh butter pecan ice cream, just scoop it out, just put the spoon in your pants and scoop it out. Sorry if it's a little loud this episode. I have to speak a little louder because of some noise outside. So yeah, just think about that. Like I think, I don't know why, but like un raspado, which is just shaved ice for Mexicans. I think I would definitely try to pick that, because then I would go to like I don't have to worry about being cold anymore. I would just pull out like shaved ice, and I can have the option of like, okay, this one is lemon, this one is blue raspberry, this one is just plain ice. Let's see. If you were a farm animal, which would you be and why? I'd be the cock of the walk. No, those things. No, I'd be scared to be a. I'd be scared to be a rooster because they're gonna put me in like chicken fights. Let's see. This is interesting. I think I'd be a sheep because sheep tends to be something that you just like keep around for wool. I feel like I would be safe. Well, safer because like pigs and cows definitely for slaughter. And well, I would be a bull, so also again to kill, in bullfights. Let's see. Have you ever stalked someone online on social media? No, definitely not. But my friend, on the other hand, oh yes, I have a friend who does not stalk people he knows. He, man, I hate how he phrases it, but he tends to call himself like a searcher, like a type of person who like finds someone for you, and like it's funny because like he never met some girls that went to school with me in the past, but like I would say like, oh yeah, I had a crush on her, or like, yeah, like we saw each other a few times, I liked her. I never got, and like I told them, I never got anywhere. Like and then I said accidentally, sometimes I wish I could at least say, hey, I liked you, and just wrap it up, or not even like I loved you or anything. Just a simple like, hey, I had a crush on you. Okay, bye, see you later. And then like he just rolls up like 2 days later. I found them. And I'm like, what do you mean you found them? Like, for a second I got scared. I'm like, oh god, they're not in your trunk, are you? Like he just like rolled up to me on the street because like I was exiting my house. He just pulled up. I found them. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Say psych right now. Let's see. What's the best part about taking a selfie? Not taking the selfie. That's in my opinion. If you could do anything illegal without getting caught, what would you do? Oh no. Nice try, FBI man. You will not catch me this way. Okay, no, but in all seriousness, if I could do something illegal, look, a more immature, more greedy night warden would say, like rob a bank or rob Fort Knox. You know what I mean? But I think if I could do one illegal thing, repercussion free, won't catch me, I would probably go and just like delete the medical bill history of a hospital, or as many hospitals like services as I can. Yeah, like basically, I mean, like the records that they keep of how much so like a person owes, and like the insurance company, all that stuff. I would just delete the bill, just so like they're like, oh, we don't know how much you owe us, and we can't, we don't have a history, so we can't charge you. You know what I mean? I would probably do that. A real modern day Robin Hood kind of thing. Let's see. What's the weirdest food combination you ever tried? I feel like I've said this one before. And I'm gonna say it again. I'm pretty sure it is what I said before, or at least I mentioned this. Denny's, the restaurant chain, used to have a sundae that had maple syrup and bacon, and so ice cream, maple syrup, bacon, and it was the bomb. Not only in flavor, but probably also for my cholesterol in my veins. But it only existed for like 2 summers or 3 summers or something, and I eat it once a year. I'm okay. Like basically the 3 times I could have eaten it, I ate it. No regrets. Do you have an imaginary friend? What is his or her name? His or her name is Harrower, and he has a YouTube channel. Wait a second. Let me go check my YouTube. Oh my god. Harrower. He is real. Let's see. Have you ever had a dream where everyone was in their underwear? I've had two specific dreams like that. You know, like if someone was in their underwear, it would just been like, you know, happenstance, like just by you know, weird dream logic. But where multiple people were in their underwear. Okay, yes. But it was like mixed. It was like everyone would just basically dress weird. So, you know, like there were just a lot of people, you know, just in their underwear. But like the other one was a very specific dream. I can't tell. You know, just that's for me. That's for the Warden Vault. You know, the only thing that's locked up tighter than the Disney Vault, the Warden Vault. Let's see. 11 minutes have gone by. Have you ever been on a blind date? Yes, I have. It was so scary, the dark. No, but I actually have gone on a blind date, and I will not share any further, you know, details. Let's see. What else? Because that's the end of one section. Let's see. I'm trying to go for like a good question. You know what I mean? Let's see. If you had a robot for an entire day, what would you ask it to do? Record YouTube videos with me, please. Let's see. It depends on the size of the robot too, because if it was like gigantic, like Mecha Godzilla size, I'd say let's go find a Godzilla. You know. Oh no, it would be a Power Ranger. Yes, I would finally be the Red Ranger, which is strange because my favorite color is blue. Okay, I'll be the Blue Ranger painted red. Oh my god, that would be such a funny idea for me. Just like, why are there two Red Rangers? Just one of them is like very badly splashed. Like he can't even see his visor. The visor part of his helmet also painted over red. Let's see. Okay. What hurts your feelings? Sometimes Harrower, like, tells me that my channel's no good. Classic Harrower. I should stop talking about Harrower so much because I feel like I'm making more of his personality online than he has so far. So, you know, like if the few people who watch my channel are going to have like a strange predeposition of like what he's like. Have you ever lost a friend? Yes. Why? I'm not talking about that. If you had $100, what would you spend it on? No joke, right now. Kind of dumb, but I would probably buy a few games on the Nintendo eShop for the Wii U. You know, since it's closing down forever. You know, I'll just buy like an eShop card while I still can. Like, sorry to go on a tangent about this, but right now one of my series that I'm doing is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, even I knew it was a very big goal because I'm like there's like 10 or 12 chapters of the game, and I'm barely on the beginning of chapter 3, and I've had like 15 episodes. And my goal originally was my original goal at least was trying to complete Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 1 before 3 came out. So, you know, sad thing about that is that's not gonna happen. At this point, I'm gonna try saving up money for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I'll probably play it like fresh. Like I'll probably do 2 and then like 3 at the same time. So hopefully what I'll finish is Pokemon Pearl, Nuzlocke before 3 comes out. I'm definitely gonna finish that before. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah. So finish the Nuzlocke before 3 comes out, then finish 2 and play 3. Then when I finish 2, like completely, while I'm playing number 3, I'll start 1. And then just swap it, basically. Like, it's funny because that'll make my channel like a very Xenoblade centric channel. I don't know. The future, we'll see what happens. Let's see. What do you think are the best traits for a person to have? In my opinion, No, I'll say it. There's just I think there's a few of them, but I think one of them is like a very big basis. It's not what I only focus on, but I think self-confidence. Something I can definitely say about all my friends is that, like, I'm not sure if they have more self-confidence than me, but like they can match it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how I come off to people, but I truly do believe in myself. If there's one thing I don't really falter on, or even if I do, I bounce back just as fast. Like it's literally only a second of doubt, because right afterward I bounce back with like twice as much confidence. It's in me. I believe in myself, and I feel like a lot more people need that. A little more, screw what's going on. Like, screw what they say, screw what I think sometimes. I have to believe in myself. I think that's not the best first step maybe, but that's a good first step in most cases, What's something you wish you could do every day? Honestly, I would love to just one day, like, be able to get one episode out, or just like make content every day. Cause I've actually had on like the back burner a bunch of little skit ideas, let's call them. They're drawn by me and they're voiced by me. And I don't know. I feel like it's not that I think they're bad, because I feel like it's obviously an amateur job. So of course, there's two things I don't hide from myself. First of all, they're an amateur job made by a single person. So of course, they're not gonna be like I don't know, like Hollywood CGI well made. And two, of course they can be better, because I could spend like 15 years doing one video, and guess what? I can spend 30 years on the same video, and probably it'll be better if I spend 30 years on it. Except I want to make so many videos that, you know what? I'm just gonna get it out there. Like, if it makes me laugh once, that's okay with me. Like in reality, I have like these videos on the back burner. Except I have all the pictures, like all the animation scenes done, and I have the audio finished. All I need to do is like synchronize them. So that's the only thing that's been missing for me. I need to sit down and just like organize it, and then I could publish it. Well, one of them is actually completely done, and I thought it was funny. So you can look forward to that. I'm really looking forward to posting stuff like that soon. Deep conversation starters. Ooh. Let's see. Like, I don't want any bummers. I want to see. If someone gave you an envelope with your death date inside of it, would you open it? No, I'd probably burn the letter. I do not want to know when I die. I'm the kind of person who realizes, hey, we're a bunch of little monkeys, intelligent monkeys running around on a blue marble. Uh, Technically speaking, in terms of like astronomical forces out of our control, like one day a rock could just fly down and squash my entire house, and just like instantly vaporize me, right? That's the thing. I don't feel like every day I could die. I feel like I have to be grateful that check this out. You see that? That's another breath. That I'm grateful I was able to have that breath. So I'm more of the mentality that, hey, don't focus on how many you have left. Focus on the fact that you still have it. Because I feel like if someone knew when they were going to die, that kind of ruins the fun of life. I don't know. For me, it kind of ruins the point. It kind of makes things feel more forced or more stressful or more, And I know maybe someone says like I'm not taking it seriously, but I think that's the point. Maybe life is supposed to be fun, spontaneous, and genuine. I mean, like, if I knew I was gonna die tomorrow, I don't think anything would be as genuine as it would be. I don't know. It's one of those like catch-22s, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe if I really did know when I was gonna die, it still would be genuine. Who knows? Let's see. Who has been the most influential person in your life and why? Okay, I'm gonna say 2 people here. Well, 3 people. I think. Okay, there's 4 people who deserve to be on this list. All right. Not in any specific order. Okay, maybe the bottom one first, because that person would be. The other 3 are on top. I guess I would have to say Charlie Chaplin, because once I heard a quote. I don't know if he actually said it or not, but I've always seen it attributed to him. Is life is a comedy. Life is a tragedy up close, but a comedy from far back. So basically, when you look at moments as tragic, but when you look at the whole life together, it's a comedy. It depends on what you focus on. And also, I just love how he genuinely entertained people. I always love watching Charlie Chaplin films. Maybe that's why I have this YouTube channel, because I like the concept of making people laugh. It seems there's something genuine behind that. Another person who I look up to would have to be my grandfather, who passed away a few years ago. It was the lowest point of my life, but I got over his death. Not over. I rose above it. I really became someone better. I think. I focused on everything he left behind for me. The maybe even the wanting to make people laugh. I'm never gonna forget what the things he taught me. And the last 2 people, I'll add them together, is definitely my mom and my dad. My dad, he's always pushed me, and he's always made a few mistakes, but I can't blame him. He was new. The day I became a son was the day he became a father, so we were both inexperienced. But he's always done his best to provide for me, and nothing he's ever done was for my downfall. Everything he did, he tried to help me. And my mom, for her, honestly, just knowing how to raise me, just knowing how to, I guess, control the tempest within my heart, and for always sticking around. And you know what? I'm gonna add my friend Harrower. He's always been a voice of reason in times. Like a comforting voice. He's a good friend. Especially since he's one of my friends that I haven't known that long compared to others. So Stay safe, Harrower. Love you, buddy. And this episode's gonna come to a close. Don't say goodbye. Say schmello. Thanks for joining me, and stay classy, San Diego. I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.